Evening. How are you doing? What the hell's falling down now? It's Friday night. It's bitch night. It's our last Friday night bitch night. We'll get to that in a few minutes. We'll explain to you what's going on. It's Friday. It's bitch night. I'm Wade. I'm your host. This is Doe, my co-host. Say hi, Doe.
Hi, Doe.
Say bye, Doe.
Bye, Doe.
Quickest show ever.
You thought last week's was fast.
Yeah, you thought I did a 6-minute show on it. Glassy, producer Glassy jumps on. The hell do you do a 6-minute podcast for? Because I did a 5-hour one. That's the longest one on record. And now I've done a 6-minute one. It's the shortest one on record. So I've bookended my podcast. So yeah, that's the name of that tune. And what do we got on the go Friday night? What do you got? You had a whole pile of shit you were ready down to bitch about.
Just not bitches, just things I wanted to talk about.
I want to bitch about these things right here.
You bitch.
These things right here. Cellular telephones.
I don't care.
Everybody fucking has one, but nobody knows how to use them. That's my first bitch. It's real simple. Send me a message. If you're waiting on a delivery and you're not sure where I'm at, you've got my number. Send me a message.
They don't want to disturb you.
Coming home late, send me a message. Can't make an appointment, send me a message. You get a hold of me 24/7.
The scammers do.
The scammers do. Yeah, exactly. I get 300,000 goddamn scam phone calls a day. Why can't you phone and interrupt them? Hey, Wade, it's me. Oh, why? What's going on? Nothing. I'm just interrupting a scam call for you.
Perfect.
Even better. Thank you. The other thing I want to bitch about is the battery life in these things. This phone we've kind of figured out is around 5 years old. It's an iPhone 8 Plus.
Yeah, I think we got them right when they came out.
Yeah, right when they came out, we got them. And the
good phone.
Oh, it's been a great phone. But this last 2 weeks, my battery has just been all over the place. I'll charge it. I'll leave home for work. And normally it's good for a day and a half because I don't use it really. Nobody fucking messages me or anything. So I can leave it for a day and a half before I have to charge it. Last week, there was one day it was about 4 hours into my shifts. The battery was at 20%. And it's like, what the hell? And then I refreshed the phone again about an hour later just to see how low it was. I was at 85%. And it's bouncing all over the place. Some days it charges full, other days it doesn't. So I think it's time for a new one. But I don't have any money.
I think it's a charging plate. I don't think it's.
No, it's the phone. Because
mine's at 85% battery, and yours is at 80, or yours is at 85. Mine's at 87.
Yeah.
Mine did that for like a week straight. And I think it was about Christmas time last year too. And I think it's a thing that they do.
I don't know. That's why
you buy a new one.
That's why I was calling. That's why I was charging it in different manners, charging it in the car and in the truck and stuff. It didn't matter. Tamara says she calls me. Yeah, you call me. You call me. I know you do. Speaking of Tamara.
Shout out to Darcy.
I'm going to give a shout out to Darcy, her boyfriend. He just started his own business. He's been in this industry now for, quite some time, doing fireplaces and stuff like that. So if you have a fireplace in your home, be it electric, gas, wood burning, whatever, they do require servicing. And when yours requires servicing, give Darcy a call and let him get in there and clean your shit for you. He'll take care of it all. He will. I promise you. So there, Tamara. You owe me a beer. It's positive, Mike, saying maybe it's just you. Yeah, it could be just me, Mike. It might be because I, kind of a belligerent asshole at times. Don't care. So, what did you have to bitch about? I hate fucking cell phones. Have I mentioned
Mm.
Yeah.
I didn't really have any bitches this week. I didn't really get off the planet.
that?
It's just car windows. Why is it every fall you wipe them clean, spray them, everything, and it just some sort of residue just as soon as you hit the defrost, it just sticks to your window. I don't know if it's dust from where, but I hate them. They need to come up with better cleaning products for car windows because you just end up with streaks and swirls and you can't see where the hell you're going. I actually pulled over and used a napkin just to clean whatever condensation that was on the window. That's probably what it is, condensation.
In my rig, I got that big. It's a one-piece window in the truck, and it's big, like it's massive, right?
How big is it?
Same size as that fish I caught. It was that big. But I cleaned it the other day inside, and I didn't have anything to clean with other than some paper towel and window wash fluid that you pour into the reservoir. So I poured it onto the windshield, onto the paper towel, and wiped half the windshield. And then I went over to do the other half because it's gray, like you can't see. And I only need this much. I only need to see this way. I'm gonna leave that and see how gray it gets. You can't even fucking see through the passenger side. No, it's a thing of beauty.
Saucy Sea Witch, hello.
Saucy Sea Witch, welcome aboard. First time here, and it'll be the last. I'm always late to the party. Well, don't
worry.
don't bail. We're not
Don't fret.
we're not cocking out on you just yet. We'll get to that here shortly. You had something else you were going on about there, lady?
Lots.
Well, go. Fire
My
away.
mind is a million places at once.
Fire away, because I have to do my husbandly duty. Hang on.
Oh yes, let the dog go.
Speaking of which, in 1975, Pete Townsend, Keith Moon, and I forget the singer's name now. From the Who. They had let the dogs out. So yes, who let the dogs out? It's a fact.
Oh my god. I live with this daily. My goodness. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho.
No, I just made a piece of spice. It's,
I'll put more in next time.
right on the tip of my tongue.
He's on your tippy tongue.
It's on
Got
my
it.
tippy tongue. Oh, hang on. I got duty number 2.
I have
Tamara, keep score. This is cap one, by the way.
I have no CT scan news yet. So I'm thinking my doctor wants to talk to me first on Monday. And then I'll have CT scan news after that. So I have no clue.
No clue.
No clue.
Well,
For
no,
now.
no news is better than bad news,
Yeah. Well,
right? So,
we hope.
but yeah, it's always been this way. Yes, Keith Moon was an interesting man, Saucy. He was out there. He was who I patterned my drum style after.
I thought it was a geriatrics ward.
No, it was kind of a
Dementia.
It's kind of a dementia. Keith Moon crossed with Animal, crossed with Bonzo.
I can't not animal.
Yeah.
I can start my lesson, do a little bit, and then it's just
Just bang them till they make fucking noise.
scares the hell out of the dog.
It's like those strings on the guitar. I haven't figured out what they're for yet, but I'm sure I will one day.
You'd be a good banjo player.
I'll pluck you. Ding, 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 ding. And Sheldon walks through the scene playing imaginary banjo. You can't play a sad song on a banjo.
No, you can't.
You can't. It's just death and greed and horror and terror. It can't be done.
You can play a very sad, screechy song on a violin.
Yes, you can. We both look at Sheldon. You want torture? Let your son take violin in grade 3 or whatever it was.
I don't even remember what grade it was, but it was awful. It was an awful year.
So no CT scan. We unplugged you on Saturday. I had an okay experience this time with the chemo, right? Not as bad as the previous couple times.
Yeah, no, this was better.
This was a little bit better.
I bounced back, but I was just exhausted like the whole time, which is a different thing. Every chemo is different. But I think a lot of it has to do with having COVID a month ago.
Yeah,
a month and
a half ago, whatever. Yeah.
So now I'm starting to Yesterday I was using power tools, so I'm good.
Yeah, just playing with saws and welders and whatever else you're painting. And
Yeah, I got to finish that project.
Tamara says, thanks for helping the other night, Sheldon. Yeah, Sheldon, if you need any computer work, talk to Sheldon. He went over and set up Darcy's website. It's funny. Letting the dog in now. It's part of my duties.
She just doesn't like your podcast.
What's that?
She just doesn't like your podcast.
No, she doesn't like me not paying attention to her.
She's a Velcro dog.
My Velcro dog. So, what else did you have?
Oh, there's so many things going on.
Go.
Like for this weekend, a lot of startups for this weekend for Lights Up everywhere.
It's only a month till Christmas. A
Yeah.
month today. Fuck.
Yeah, you got. I haven't looked at the calendar for December yet.
I gotta do some Christmas shoplifting.
You have minimal. I've done it all.
Yeah, I know you went out and got it all done in one fell shopping spree on Amazon.
You damn right.
I like
did.
this. I kind of like this. You being home full time for this shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Now I just need your bonus so I can pay it all.
If I get one.
If you get one. That's all.
Don't count those.
I really miss those. But you know, it's really funny.
Don't count those chickens till they hatch because it's a
People go freaking broke over Christmas, and I used to be guilty of it too. Like especially when we were both working at the corporate levels, you know. And I'd spend my entire bonus, $1,800 on Christmas, and nothing for myself. And I did it for years, and there was no difference. There really wasn't. Nobody gave a shit. The receivers that received those things went, "Oh, thanks," you know, and I'm not doing it.
No, I'm not.
I
either.
haven't done it for probably 5 or 6 years, and it's the same reaction when you give somebody something. It's like, oh, thanks.
I don't know if I told you this story last week or not, but
So don't go broke for Christmas, people. It's
I
not
walked
worth
into
it.
my boss's office the other day. He was sitting at the computer and, so what you working on, boss? He says, just figuring out the math for fuel to go to Arizona to go racing in January.
No, it's not.
He goes, oh yeah. He says, it's going to cost me $8.57 a Canadian gallon for diesel in the States. $8.50 a fucking gallon. Canadian. For a Canadian gallon. It's going to cost me $5,000 just in fuel to drive to Arizona to race for a week. We're staying a month, but to race for the week, it's just $5,000 in fuel just for my truck. That doesn't include my fucking race car. I looked and I says, oh yeah, that sucks.
Sucks for you. and
Terry,
have
can I
money.
borrow $5? I don't have any gas to get to work next week. Shut him up in a hell of a hurry. Yeah, multi-millionaire, and you're worried about $5,000 going racing. You piece of shit.
I'm not waiting to win a liquor basket to start with Christmas. I'm almost done with the Christmas stuff and the birthday stuff. But that's another issue. Birthday stuff I ordered like a month ago, and a bit. Just got the last bit of it the other day. But one of the packages arrived, and I don't know why they did it. The product was in a cheap cardboard, like a thinner cardboard, like you would have for hot chocolate or something. And they put it in an envelope. Well, needless to say, coming from where it came from to here, it was no longer in the cardboard box. It was in a flat. It was more so a flat envelope of destruction. So I taped it all back up as best I could, and it looks like crap.
See,
But
Saucy
that's what it
C,
is.
which makes food baskets, edibles, and some bud for her favorite people at Christmas. Those parents used to do that. They worked at INS Produce, and they worked with fruits and vegetables, packaging them and stuff for resale in stores.
I think that was the best present we ever got.
And they used to make us a basket every Christmas and throw in some crackers and cookies and
cheese.
some cheese and
Ham
some sausage and
sausage.
stuff like that. And that was fantastic.
The one year
Yeah.
when Sheldon was, I think, 6 months, they showed up at our doorstep really late. I think it was like 11 o'clock at night. And they brought diapers and
Just basic kid supplies.
well, there's some kid
Mm,
supplies, but there
there's
was
some-
about $300 worth of groceries
Yeah.
that we'd stocked our shelves and cupboards with and
Yeah.
stuff. But that was probably the best gift ever
It
received.
just buys me Clamato juice.
Tomato juice
Smart
is
girl.
expensive.
It is, but only the yellow labeled one.
Yeah, the works.
The works. That's
Oh, don't even get groceries. Holy
yeah.
crap.
Fuck. Went grocery shopping this week.
Well,
Doe
I just needed
did.
vegetables. Just needed vegetables because we're out of vegetables. And when I'm out of vegetables, I'm out of food because there's not a lot I can eat. So went, cost $114. Thank you, PC points. Cashed in $60 worth of that. So it cost me $44, which I still had to put on my credit card because I didn't have any cash. And I bought nothing. I bought one zucchini. There was in the store, I kid you not, nowhere to lie, I should have took pictures. There was 6 romaine tomatoes.
Roma tomatoes.
Or Roma tomatoes. Romaine.
No, romaine is the lettuce.
I'm thinking, yeah, I got lettuce on my brain at $5.49 a head. Jesus.
Which is actually a bargain because it's $5.99 every place else.
But there was like no produce. And I got like one zucchini, I said, for my $44. I got you 2 juices, me 2 juices. And I passed another lady in the can aisle and she's like, what the hell? And these cans are smaller. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
I bought only stuff for tacos and toothpaste saves. $55.
Yeah.
Who the fuck puts toothpaste on their tacos? That's all I want to know.
If you get a deal, you get a deal.
I guess so, right?
I'm not judging anymore. I gave up judging a long time
That's
ago.
right. You be you tomorrow.
Toothpaste tacos it is. Tomorrow we got cinnamon. I got some cinnamon toothpaste if you need to bake. I'm just saying. Doesn't always have to be mint.
And if Darcy's being an asshole, the substitute preparation H for the toothpaste. 2 birds, 1 stone. There you go.
Ozanol.
Ozanol. Yeah.
I remember when I was growing up, a medicine cabinet, we used to keep the toothpaste. I was like the only person that used it because my mom had dentures and my dad, well, he just didn't brush his teeth. And for some reason, the toothpaste was always in the medicine cabinet and I wasn't looking and I grabbed the wrong thing. Never brush your teeth with Ozanol. You can never get that off. It's like, I can't even describe it.
It's basically base paste.
But it sticks to everything in your mouth, every orifice, every crook, nook and granny. It's just
Nook and
horrible.
granny?
Yeah, nook and granny. I'm having your problem
Oh,
tonight.
Jesus.
Nook and granny.
I came home from work and couldn't speak English.
Now it's passed on to me.
Yeah. It's a contagious disease, I guess. No. You're the one who went.
So every weekend, starting this Saturday, and I believe it's from 10 to 3, is a market at the town in Bruderheim, the town community hall. Every weekend until
Probably the
week
23rd.
before Christmas.
23rd?
17th.
17th?
Yeah, Christmas is on a weekend this year.
Oh, that sucks.
So is New Year's.
That sucks too.
Yeah.
Means I don't get as much time off work.
As far as I can figure, though, I have Christmas off. I won't know until tomorrow after talking to Monday after talking to the doctor. And I will be plugged in for New Year's.
Yeah.
And I
fine.
won't be a designated driver then either because I'm absolutely useless at that point.
Got that right. Well, no, we're not going any closer to New Year's anyways.
But yeah, tomorrow's Lamont Town light up and they got a ton of stuff. They got stuff for the kiddos. They got bake sales. I'm just looking for a bake sale.
I guess we're going to Lamont tomorrow for
There's
the
a
day.
light up, some fireworks, kubi buns, hot dogs, hot chocolate, bake sale. Did I say bake sale? Bake sale.
Just keep in mind that's not a Mexican street bake sale. So
And there's a little market going on in the school. So they got a ton of stuff from 10 till, I think it's 10 to 6, 10 till 5. And then a parade at the end with fireworks. So that's going to be awesome.
you're 100% right, Cal. If you're going to pay more money for groceries, you may as well go to the farmer's market and pay the extra money because it is fresher.
It's probably cheaper at this point.
Yeah, it may even be cheaper at this point. You're right. It's just insane. Just
I was looking at actually my memories on Facebook, and it was kind of funny because going back a year ago, I posted H&W, which is in Edmonton, some of their prices, and I just shook my head because 39 cents for a head of cabbage.
yeah, that was cheap.
$1.98 for 25 pounds of onions or whatever it
Yeah.
was, and it's like that was a year ago, people.
Yeah.
1 year ago.
Now it's
Lots has changed in a year.
$5.98 for an onion. It's just ridiculous. Basketball game tomorrow at 11 and hockey Sunday at
Yeah.
12.
I'm going to see lights tomorrow
And we're going to
because that's going to put me in the Christmas spirit. And if my 2 guys ever take and go downstairs and bring up the 8 boxes that I need to decorate, I can start decorating the house. Not that anybody sees it. Nobody comes here at Christmas. But at least it makes me happy.
I don't know where the basement is.
Yeah.
I'm new to this neighborhood.
He's new to this neighborhood. He's new to this planet. Animals are not gifts. Don't give them.
Yeah,
for
don't give
Christmas
animals for
unless
gifts.
you're committing to 15 years, and make sure that other person is committing to at least 15 years.
So we're gonna change things up.
I would love to see every puppy adopted in the world, but
We don't have that big a yard. Yeah, I know.
I know.
We're gonna change things up. We've taken a
vote.
We've had a committee meeting upon the producers and directors and program people on this program. And Saucy Seabit says, decorate to make yourself happy.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to change things up. We're going a different direction because none of you people are bitching to us.
We've stopped having bitches.
You've stopped bitching, and I don't know why.
So
well, I didn't know why,
moving.
but
We're moving.
We're moving. We're changing things up. We're going to move our program now till Sunday at 7 in the evening.
Except not through Christmas.
Except not through Christmas, yeah. But Sunday at 7, and it's just gonna be a same old Sunday shit show. You know, Sunday
lazy Sunday.
Lazy Sundays. I was thinking sexy lazy Sunday.
And earlier.
So maybe I'll go with no shirt on or something. No. Okay, I'll keep 2 shirts on. Yeah. Yeah. So
that
Sundays.
Depends. I mean,
we're gonna move her over to Sundays at 7 and just keep it like I said. Basically, the same scenario.
Better time.
Better time.
Better day.
Better day. Everybody's home Sunday, relaxing in the evening. Nobody has to run out and do shit on a Friday night, whatever. So we'll do that. We'll keep the format kind of the same. Just general run-of-the-mill bullshit that's happened through the week discuss? And whatever you guys want to discuss. If you want to come on the show, Saucy, anybody else, Kel, you want to come on the show and beak about something, just let me know and I'll send you the link and you're in. It's really, really easy.
Old person night.
So Mike, you should fit right in. I'll send you the link on next Sunday. You can just slide right in, join the old person crowd.
No, it's just
people have
games
shit to
are
do.
On Friday nights. People are running around doing Christmas shopping, doing whatever, and even for us, some Friday nights it's like you got home from work, you're tired, you eat. I get it.
So I mentioned it instantly. Tamara comes up with 2 bitches. My printer stopped working. The part is on back order. The tills got locked in the drawer, and I had to pay $200 for a locksmith. Everybody was late today. That's your job, man. You're the manager. Fucking manage.
Oh, I love that statement. Punch you in the forehead.
Yeah.
I'll punch him in the forehead for you tomorrow.
Well, you know what, Saucy? You're working through your anxiety to appear on some pods. Our pod is by far probably the best stepping stone there is to go onto other pods because we don't care. It's just that simple. It's just it's laid back, just discuss. Like I say, this is your first time watching. We normally go through Doe's cancer routine, what she's gone through in the week and how she's feeling and what's going on there and doctor's results and stuff like that, just to keep everybody updated. Tips. Maybe some ostomy tips, how to deal with an ostomy, and then just basic bullshit.
The world's full of it.
Because the world's full of bullshit. It used to be Fridays we'd get on here and bitch. That way I'd help you get your bitches off your chest so you could enjoy your weekend. Well, that's kind of flown away to Coop the last little while. So it's like, you know what? And Fridays the viewership's down. So we're just going to
ongoing joke with a plethora tonight.
I'd be remiss to tell you I had a plethora of urges to kill today. So did I.
If you have any bitches,
yeah.
Saucy,
if you have any bitches, let them fly because this is a place. Yeah, Danielle's on the program every now and again. She was actually on our podcast a while ago, and
we had a laugh.
We had a lot of fun with her. She's neat people. I produced Bonzi's show last night, which last minute substitute because Glassy's dad had an issue or something, so he had to go deal with his dad. So I agreed to help Bonzi out, and I had fun with it. It was giving my mind a different thing to focus on for an hour. So it was a lot of fun.
Interesting thing I discovered over the last little while doing some research on my part. IPS Gold. If anybody has any blood problems, this is good for that.
Probably also, hold it closer to the camera.
You can see it.
Well, yeah, there you go. IPS gold.
It's also good if you have a tendency to have cysts, ovarian cysts. And
Spit it out. English words. Use them.
the only drawback to it, and you can look it up and do your own research on it, is the Inositol that's in it. For me, because I have bowel and liver, the Inositol, once it breaks down, it changes to niacin, which can be bad for your liver. So you have to be careful with it. I took it for 3 days and then noticed today I was really lightheaded and off. But it also interferes with my wonderful array of these damn things. I have pretty much no stomach left, thank you. And I got another 30 days to go. But they interfere with that. So even though the small amounts that I've been taking, I have to cut back on it. Stick with the red algae, works better for me.
Stay on top of it.
Yeah.
All you can do.
But what are your wishes for Christmas?
Everybody get the fuck out of my way when I'm on the road. I don't have any Christmas wishes, really. Just no, just for you to get better so we can get the fuck out of here. That's all.
Yeah, well, that takes money and time.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, your mom was funny the other day when I talked to her. She's like, God damn it, it's been a year already. And I was like, well, I'm pushing the results as best as I can. I'm like, it's not,
my Christmas wishes are for you to get better and the little motorhome ferry to come and just and have our motorhome all fixed up and ready to go for spring.
Hear me, Murray? Fix it.
So any mechanics, anybody out there with a little motorhome knowledge? Could you be a ferry? No, not that kind of ferry, just a little ferry. And
twitch my nose all I can.
Yeah.
Not working.
Get me rigged up.
So. I got my projects. I'm just waiting for spring.
Yeah, well, that's
just
just
waiting.
Get out there in spring and get it hooked up and running. Saucy Seawitch wants Serenity and Tamara wants Same. I don't know what Same is, but
I would like to see the war stop in Ukraine and the world come to a consensus of peace.
Yeah. I wish the world would just stop because I'm dizzy and I want off.
I tried that. They won't beam me up anymore.
No.
They won't beam me up. I've tried.
Keep jumping. Doesn't work.
Doesn't work for me at all.
Why is it when you're on a plane flying at 500 miles an hour?
I've never tried jumping.
And you stand still, but you jump and you land in the same spot. Why?
Still gravity.
Gravity sucks.
I've never tried jumping in a plane.
I have.
I've never done it.
I did it for an hour and a half when I was flying with my Uncle Jim up in Yellowknife. And I kept landing in the same fucking spot.
You jump on an elevator, you'll set off the emergency call warning.
Yeah, I know.
So Daniel Smith this week announced some benefits to families. Good for you guys that have kids. For people with AISH and disability, good luck.
Well, no, people on AISH get $100 a month bump for 6 months.
Yeah, but people on disability,
people on
CPP,
disability or on
are
CPP are fucked. That's a federal program.
That's me.
Yeah, about the only help we get is the break on gasoline with no gas taxes, and I guess there's supposed to be some sort of electricity rebate as well.
I wonder how that's going to work because
it's not. They're just going to charge you more
on the same bill. So am I only going to get a $50 credit towards both?
Who knows?
Or a $50 credit for each one? Be interesting. There's some tax breaks apparently coming too. We'll see. I'll believe it when I see it.
The only savings grace to this is that the province around a $12.5 billion windfall. Instead of a deficit, they actually have $12.5 billion in the coffers.
Yeah, it's all carbon tax, betcha.
No, it's not. It's from oil sales.
Oh,
nothing to do with carbon tax is federal. This is provincial. So they're going to take that money out of that fund, so the taxpayers aren't paying for it.
And this all starts when? January?
January, yeah. December 23rd or something.
Let's all have a crappy Christmas. Thank you so much. And the 13 cents that they're taking out of the gas prices doesn't make a damn bit of difference.
You could have sent everybody $100 and everybody would have been happy. And just everybody, bang, and it probably would have been cheaper in the long run. Years ago, when we had this big windfall, when Ralph was in power, King Ralph, Ralph Klein.
Sheldon bought his first computer.
He sent out $400 to every man, woman, and child
Mhm.
in Alberta, and that's what he did with the budget excess. So everybody got $400. Sheldon went and bought himself a brand new computer. I probably had to replace a phone. I have no idea what I did with my $400. Hookers and blow. I don't even know anymore. Kel says there's no such thing as tax breaks. There are if you know how to use them.
Yeah.
But in order to have a tax break, I've learned this: you have to have money.
Yeah.
If you don't have money, you don't get no breaks.
And if you're married, you get screwed.
Oh, Tamara has another bitch. Okay, fire away, Tamara. Saucy's in Nova Scotia, so they don't know much about the intricacies of Alberta politics. We're in Alberta, and we no longer know about Alberta politics. We have
It was just
a
announced yesterday or day before yesterday.
we just had a, what do they call that, where they elect a new leader of the party. We're under
Hostile
the
takeover. No, that's
hostile
wrong.
takeover. No, that's not it. We have a progressive conservative government in Alberta, and they voted what's his face there, Kenny, out. The party didn't want him as leader anymore, so they had a leadership review and a leadership vote, and they ended up electing a anti-vax, COVID denying
Sorry.
freedom fighter as the premier of Alberta. So Veterans Affairs sent me a letter saying my income replacement was going up, and now I would get back pay from January 2022 until now. Blah blah blah, re-indexing. Blah blah blah. 38 fucking cents. They spent more on a stamp to send me the goddamn letter. Yeah, exactly. See which then the flat Earth wonder god. And now it's a comedy of errors. Goddamn fucking dog. In and out. Yeah, it's I'm sitting here laughing at it. I wait for the next shoe to drop. The next it's comedy gold. It writes its own script.
I'd like to see Trudeau drop.
I'd like to see somebody drop Trudeau.
I'm surprised nobody has, to be honest. I'm really surprised. That and Putin. Why have they not been shot yet? Who out there really is homeless and has a rifle? Come on. Seriously, step up.
Well, it's Canada. Nobody has a rifle anymore. Rick Mercer left too soon. Yeah, you're right, Saucy. Yeah, because could you imagine watching him now with what's going on with the federal government?
Probably sitting at home just
and a whole bunch of provincial governments. Man, he's probably just sitting at home. His head's probably exploding with all the material that's flowing out of it. And the only person he's sharing it to is his dog, who he keeps letting in and out of the house all the time. I can relate.
I had to laugh the other day. I was at the Dollarama. I was looking for what the heck was I looking for?
Dollars. So you go to the Dollarama.
No, I was looking for something specific. I don't remember what it was. But anyway, the poor cashier is already tearing his hair out.
Hang on, let me explain this for Saucy. In Alberta, we have Dollaramas. They're a dollar store. Okay, carry on.
Well, not exactly. Some things are $5. And, yeah, but even asparagus. That's what I was getting at the dollar store.
Yes, your canned asparagus.
My canned asparagus. Why? Because it's $2 a can, which is affordable compared to, I don't even know, $4.49 a can.
Yeah.
But at any rate, the cashier was tearing his hair out because the Christmas music was playing and it's in a loop. And I can totally relate my years at Costco, and they used to have this music playing machine. It was terrible. There was like 6 choices and they all played a random thing. And whenever somebody pressed the button, it would play the same 6 or 8 freaking songs. And it was next to me 24/7, like every day. And I'd go home and I'd still hear that crap in the middle of the night. So I get it, the loop music. And then I was at Walmart and then I burst out laughing because I heard a loop music again. And it's like, oh yeah, here we go. So way to drive your people nuts. It doesn't necessarily put the shoppers in the best. Program it to the radio stations that play all Christmas all the time. At least I could do that.
I forgot to load up my picture. Shit. Oh well.
You have a picture?
Yeah, I took a picture this morning on my drive to work of the Aurora Borealis.
Oh, that one, yeah.
I was going to load it in the system, but I forgot to. It's still on my phone. Oh well. Next time. Yeah, Dollaramas. Apparently they have them all over the place. The Great Canadian Dollar Store. Yeah, we have those too here. Dollaramas. What else we got? Yeah, there's all sorts of dollar stores. Nothing's a dollar anymore. And when Joel and I haven't bought chocolate bars in it's been years.
Not actual chocolate bars, other than Halloween.
Yeah, and she pulls out a flyer today. I grabbed the mail and opens a flyer and 2 for $4. Is that a good deal? How much is a chocolate bar nowadays?
No idea.
No idea, man. The last time I bought a chocolate bar was about 80 cents. I don't know. Thanks, Aussie. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, so picture day tomorrow, too, I guess.
Yeah, I'll be doing some
I'll be-
pictures. And tomorrow night is the Winter Wonderland light up. I believe that gets underway at 6:30
Oh, at Gibbons.
in Gibbons, just
Right.
outside of Gibbons. And it's a walkthrough thing. It's kind of like Mitzi's house on 97th Street. That is no more, but it's on a farm, and it's a house. It's displays, walkthrough, and I believe it goes till 9:30 at night. It's nightly. It's
No
open
idea.
nightly, right until Christmas Eve.
I don't pay attention. I'm Jewish.
And it's free, so there's a low cost thing if you're looking for something to do. Look them up on Facebook. They have a website as well. I think they actually have some stuff they're selling now on their website, but it's a good time. It's a good time to walk around. If you love lights, that's a good place for it. And there's a ton of things to do in Edmonton too, coming up. Markets all over the place. I will not ever go back to the Butter Dome again.
Oh, the U of A,
Mm.
University of Alberta
Went once,
Butter Dome
because never
Christmas
been.
market. Yeah, that was a freaking gong show.
What was interesting was the guy in the elevator.
Yeah, he bought a stick.
He bought a stick for $300.
Yeah.
And he got a deal because he haggled it down from 400 and some. And he was impressed that he had the stick. And basically what it was a tree base for live Christmas trees, screwed into literally a poplar branch.
Yeah.
With some spikes sticking out of it. And it was a coat hanger.
Coat hanger. Guy paid $300 for it. I could have made it in my backyard for him and charged him $20 and
$5.
walked away.
Honestly.
Smiling.
So be aware of what you're spending money on, and be mindful. I mean, don't buy, I don't know, things people aren't going to need or use. Save yourself some money and save them some clutter in the end. I've got so many boxes of clutter.
Yeah,
Anybody
we're
want some clutter?
anybody
I
that-
give it to you for free.
before you go and buy anything, get a hold of us because we have it.
I'll
It's
give it to you.
yours. What do you need? Broken barbecue? Got a
Yeah.
couple. No, but if you need some, seriously, we're downsizing. We're trying to get rid of a lot of shit.
I'm trying to
So-
get rid of everything so I get down to 4 forks, 4 spoons, 4 knives, 4 plates, 4. That's it. If it don't fit in the trailer, in the RV, I don't need it.
Well, we're not taking these plates either because they won't survive.
No, I have some of that stuff.
Darcy, come get the snowblower. Hurry up.
Well, yeah.
It's only been
3 years.
3
I'm gonna
years.
sell it otherwise.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it.
These,
Except it pulls
see, that's
start.
the other one where I was talking about earlier about people not phoning, not texting. Darcy and the snowblower, we've known about that for 3 years. Come and get it. Ryan and our mouse pads. I'm gonna get you guys really nice. What
I can't
Twitch
up-
monkey Twitch monkey? What's his
I don't even ripe monkey.
rape
Twitch.
monkey?
I
Rape
don't know.
monkey Twitch.
I
Twitchy
can't
rape
even
monkey.
promo it because I have nothing to promo.
Yeah,
Dude,
so we're gonna promo it in the whole 9 yards. Yeah,
that
give us
was
some
supposed
mouse
to be our
pads.
anniversary present
Yeah,
in April.
yeah, never did get it to us.
Oh, I'm ordering them right now. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
It's April.
Yeah, that was in April. Now it's December, just about.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I got a basement full of stuff that I kept that I thought that the kids would like when they got older. Apparently they're older and they don't give a shit. So what was the point of keeping it?
I think we're gonna have a big bonfire here right away.
Mm,
I think so. Maybe during Christmas. Maybe that's what we'll do.
start burning your
Some
shit.
point during Christmas. You're invited out to a bonfire. Do you want it? No. Poof, into the fire it's gonna go.
I need a permit for that one. That's gonna be a big fire.
You don't need a permit out here. It's fucking Bruderheim.
I need a big permit because it's a big fire.
It's not like the fires we used to have in the city where the fire department actually did show up.
and the choppers and the SWAT team
And the choppers and SWAT
fire
team.
truck and
If you're ever burning Caragana bushes,
don't do
don't.
it. Don't do it.
Because the
Well, maybe now it's legal.
yeah, maybe now because it's legal. But back then pot wasn't legal and burning Caragana smells exactly like pot.
I'll ship it all to you. I'll ship every damn bit of
And,
it to you. I got neighbors that are from Newfoundland. They go back every so often. I'll give it to them to take to you.
She's in Nova Scotia.
That's close enough.
Throw it in the water. Fucking pick it up when it floats there. Coming to a beach near you. The hell was I even saying now? I'm off track.
The yard sale. We
The
haven't had
yard
good
sale
enough weather
fire.
for that.
Oh, that was a Caragana fire. So we
barrel.
chopped down a bunch of Caraganas in our yard and threw them in a barrel, lit them up, and the smoke's billowing into the sky because the wood is wet. And
The brand.
all
the
of a
leaves.
sudden, you hear sirens going off and
The floodlight from
floodlight from hell, heaven coming down. It's like, what have I done? Like, am I dead? No, it was the City of Edmonton police helicopter shining the light down on our backyard fire,
Fanning the fire.
fanning the flames with the rotors from the helicopter. Fire department comes running in the backyard.
Wade says,
What's going on?
Want a beer?
So I offered the guy a rum. No, it was rum. So you want a rum? No, I'm kind of working here. Oh, okay. Yeah, your
What's
fire's
up,
not
dude?
legal. Why not? Because you don't have a 1/4-inch screen over it. Oh,
Let me get the screen door. Hang on a minute.
oh,
Wrong
that I
screen.
didn't know. Yeah, no. Other than that, you're good to go. You got a fire extinguisher right there. Your garden hose is right here, with ready on and ready to go. Yeah, yeah. Just let it burn out, and then get a screen, and then you can burn the rest of it. We actually thought it was somebody burning bales of marijuana from the smell that the neighbors were complaining about. The one neighbor. The fire was 40 feet in the sky,
Shooting flames.
shooting flames all over the neighborhood. Yeah, well,
In
yeah.
hindsight, we probably shouldn't have done it under our own electrical wires.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah,
Young,
yeah.
what
And
do you know?
the firefighters that showed up, it was a complete what do they call that group?
It
What,
was good.
what do they call that crew? Complete crew of female firefighters. So I was in my
Mm.
glory.
We waved goodbye when they left.
Yeah, we went way bye when they left. It was fun. That was
And
a
I was
fun night.
sad because I had these trees still. Still had the trees.
What's so mean? You guys are into female firefighters too? If I would have known that, I would have taken pictures back then.
Well, actually, some of the female firefighters that we have,
Yeah.
they're built like.
Oh, yeah,
brick
they're
houses
built like
wholly.
brick shit houses. Unit? Yeah. Unit.
Yeah,
What do they
you
call
know,
it?
squad.
Squad. That's it. Squad. Fire squad. Not firing squad.
There was a
Oh,
couple. If you want some really good looking firefighters, go to Edmonton off of Clearview Road.
Victoria Trail on 137th Avenue, the fire hall number 18.
Number 1, I think it is.
No, it's 18.
Is it 18?
Yeah.
There's one there with blue eyes that you, wow.
For my mom's birthday week.
Well, yeah.
Couple of years ago on
Black.
mom's 80th birthday, we took her to the fire hall to
She
have
wanted
them sing
firemen.
happy birthday because they couldn't do a drive-by during COVID, so it was good.
But even with the mask, those blue eyes just stood out.
I didn't
Dark hair,
notice.
blue eyes.
I was
What's
too
the one
busy.
your mom was trailing and following?
Oh yeah, I know. Mom's like a puppy dog that way.
She says, did you see his eyes? I said, that's all you could see.
I gotta keep an eye on that little lady.
She's a funny one.
She wanders
She's
off
fun.
with football players, and I don't know, man. Gotta keep
Did I
an eye
mention
on
there's a
her.
bake sale tomorrow?
You know what? Here, have the show. I'm going to bed.
You're not going to bed. You had a nap. You're not going to bed.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I got home, zonked out on the
You're
sofa
right, Mike.
seat
Old
again.
people Sundays.
Yeah, we'll do a show Sunday at 7:00 if we can stay up, right? No, not Neil on Green tomorrow. It was what's his name? Just retired. Went to BC for a couple seasons. Mike Riley.
Our volunteer firemen are not cute.
Yeah.
Not at all. But one of them breeds Aussies. So I keep that in the back of my head.
Well, it's Buddy and Lamont breeds Aussies. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I
Our
need
chief-
is another dog to let in and out and in and out and in and out.
Yeah, but you love her.
Yeah, that's true.
She's like a toddler.
That is true. Well,
Some people aren't meant to have dogs.
so that's our big announcement. This is the last Friday night bitch night.
Yep.
We're moving to
Moving.
Sundays.
We're moving.
Sundays at 7. you want on the program, like say, shoot me a note through Twitter. You follow me there, Facebook, email me, whatever, and we'll put you on the program. And
I have one request for Christmas.
oh, Saucy has an Aussie and a healer. It's intense. That would be
Be hoarding or chasing each other.
chasing each other around,
Herding.
trying to hurt each other. Not hurt, herd.
Well, Kona herds our cat quite a bit. But everybody works with somebody that isn't from here. And true.
Not me.
Yeah.
Oh,
do.
yeah, I guess so.
You do. You know, Christmas is a time of sharing, and not we all can't share financially, but there is things to make that easier for those people who have moved here to get a better life, or who have immigrated here because of war or whatever the reason might be. And that's just get involved. You know, ask them questions about what Christmas traditions are like from where they came from. You know, what do they miss about home? Stuff like that. And you get more insight into them, and they feel a little more comfortable around you. So making people comfortable through Christmas is a big deal. And we're all the same. I mean, we all bleed red.
With 3 cats and 2 kids and another on the way. Saucy Sea Witch may be insane.
We had 3 dogs, 3 cats, 2 kids full time, 2 kids part time, and 2 exes, and a partridge and a pear tree in a 700 square foot home. We did it, and it's not wonderful, but it was fun.
That's true. Tamara did take in a homeless person last year for Christmas. Bonzi was homeless.
Did you disinfect it?
No, we burnt the couch after he left. It was the only heat Tamara had in her house all last winter was when she burned that couch. Fuck, it's cold in that house.
I don't imagine Emily's room's any warmer. Holy crap, that downstairs is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, we know, Saucy, we know all about raising farms and farms full of children and farms full of animals.
We had no way to branch out any bigger than the 700 square feet, so we went up. So every room had shelves along the tops.
I didn't know you had to make up your mind within the first 3 hours whether you're giving little fuckers up for adoption. So we ended up having to keep them all.
Well, I'm glad Darcy could finally fix it, because holy crap.
So there you go. See, Darcy started his new business by fixing his own house first. If that doesn't tell you confidence in his workmanship and complete selfishness, nothing else would.
Selflessness.
No, selfishness. He did his own place first. That's selfish. Yes, and Kel, you're right. These new houses don't keep the heat. Ours was built in 2002, and it's just a disaster for
2003.
keeping the heat. 2003. Disaster for keeping the heat. So yeah, if you got a fireplace, give Darcy a call. He'll fix it all up for you. Apparently, he'll equalize your heat in your house too. So
I'm looking into hemp bricks, because I think I'm going to take down the parging and do hemp bricks all the way up.
can I have the bonfire inside?
Maybe. Depends how I feel. And do we have marshmallows?
We have those little marshmallows, so we might be here a while.
Skewer them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it. Another edition of Friday Night Bitch Night.
Not this Sunday, next Sunday.
Not this Sunday, next Sunday. So that'll be the
Third.
the 3rd. Cal wants to know tomorrow, does Darcy take beer instead of money? I don't know. Does his bank take beer for a mortgage payment? That'd be my argument there. I get that all the time with my photography.
Wow.
Will you do my pictures? And
Welcome from Sweden.
wow, Emil, hey, welcome aboard, bud. I get that all the time with my photography. Thanks for the your photography is a great comment. Appreciate that. Will you do our wedding pictures, and in return we'll come and wash your windows? Washing my windows doesn't pay my mortgage.
Yeah.
You know, it just I'd love to do your wedding pictures and have my windows washed, but I used to be a window washer. I can do my own windows. But I need the money. Saucy managed to grab a 4,000 square foot, 187-year-old house just before the pandemic in August. Normally, this place is undesirable, and the houses sold for $120,000 on average. Now houses are over 500K.
I don't doubt it.
Wow.
I don't doubt it. And the cost of even fixing and repairing is absolutely insane.
Okay, riddle me this, Saucy. You got a 4,000 square foot house, 2 dogs, 2 cats, 9 kids, another one on the way. At 4,000 square feet, how in the fuck do you clean it? We're at 1,100 square feet, and it's a disaster some days.
Well, it's clutter. It's not even a disaster. It's freaking clutter. I miss our little house because it was easier to clean.
Cal, Darcy will take cash with a beer tip.
Yeah, these new houses, they just don't make them the same. Like they're not insulated.
No, this house is a pile of crap.
And the siding just hides imperfections. I hate siding. That's why I'd like to take it down section by section.
It's
and put in
funny.
hemp
It's funny.
for the
What,
extra
6
insulation.
weeks ago we had COVID, roughly, something like that.
Just before Thanksgiving.
Just before Canadian Thanksgiving, and I spent the week in the motorhome that we had just got, and it's not up and like it runs, it drives, everything is good about it, but it's not set up for living in
Four
just yet
seasons.
for 4 seasons. It's not set up for 4 seasons at all. And the temperatures were going down to +2, +3 degrees Celsius, and I was in there with a little box heater, just a small little thing, and plugged it in, plugged the motorhome in, plugged the box heater in, and
1,500 watts. So a hairdryer.
I was hot. Yeah, it was like having a hairdryer on, and I was hot. Like I had to turn it down. I was hot all night long. So that thing holds heat. The heat escapes through the windows because it's just single pane glass and it's not dual pane. But I'll tell you, if you ever upgraded the windows in that thing, as long as you didn't freeze the plumbing, you'd be good to go year round.
Yeah, I can't imagine cleaning a 4,000 square foot home. And at that, well, at least it's an older home, so it's compartmentalized, so it should be better with heat.
Yeah.
Whereas these open concept
this
places are horrible.
See, and our problem too is the our basement stairs are right in the middle of the house, so we get either the cool air or the warm air rising up through the basement all the time too. So
Well, we put in the new furnace last year before, and it's a two-stage furnace.
yeah, 2-stage.
And it has a blower kind of hooked up to it that's supposed to help circulate air. So it circulates cold on cold.
Yeah.
And then it'll finally kick in, and then it's too freaking hot. So there's no
happy medium with it.
Yeah, and the extra holes, in these houses that they put in for airflow to your furnace. The little old houses that we had, there was one hole that was called exhaust, and that was the end of it. And that was fine. I mean, we all lived through it. And it wasn't half as cold in the old mouse house basements.
No, that's for sure.
Like our kitchen floor was horrid at times. Keeping in a house at 17.
What's that?
Heart of coal. Wow.
Tamara keeps says it a balmy 17. It's -4, Tamara. 17.
What exactly is a heat pump? I keep seeing commercials for that, and I have no idea what that is. Oh my God, Sheldon. He says it's a pump for the heat. It pumps the heat. Yeah, I get that part of it, but is it like a radiator? Or is it electric? Compared to a furnace? I don't know.
A heat pump would be anything that pumps heat.
I don't understand one. Apparently they're a lot cheaper though.
I don't know. No idea. I know I'm just sick of paying utility bills. I want out.
I just want
Got it.
sunshine. Sunshine would be nice. Today was such a gloomy day.
That it was.
I just wanted to go back to bed.
The heat pump is an air exchanger that heats air from the outside to blow into your house.
Not our outside air. General Electric. Okay. All right. See, I learned something today.
There you
Thank
go. The podcast has now been worthwhile.
Yeah.
You learned something.
I learned something. I didn't have to teach something.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah. So yeah, like say
Get out, see the lights, enjoy the lights.
Yeah,
Be thankful for what you have, not what you need, or be thankful for what you have and things that meet your needs. don't go overspending for Christmas. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it.
No, it isn't. $2,000 for a winter. Well, we're not paying that much.
250 a month over 10 months. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
probably.
Yeah, probably pretty close.
Hard to
10
say.
months of winter.
Might as well be 15. Sure feels like 35. I'm not built for this. And
Maybe we
having-
should start our own greenhouse. Hear me out here. Let's start our own greenhouse and just pay our bills in lettuce. Here's a head of lettuce. Give you some power.
Actually, I read
You know,
something
that's a good
today
idea.
that Salinas, California, Salinas, I don't know if I'm saying that right. California is going to be the Arizona is going to be the new food supply for many of the salads and stuff coming our way. And unfortunately, I don't know if anybody remembers this, and I do because I ran a store and had 1,000 recalls on all the bag salads due to E. coli and botulism and salmonella and so that was the reason that they had left many of the stores, is because it wasn't good. So apparently they have taken up the marketplace, or they are coming to take up the marketplace because the other places had crappy drought seasons and not enough. So that's why you're seeing a shortage of produce on your shelves. So hopefully they've contained all their salmonella over the years, fixed it all. Otherwise,
Still want to open a restaurant and call it Salmonellas.
salmonellas. Yes.
Salmonellas. House of Poison. I think it'd go. A couple of years of
And then what? Name everything on the menu. Something like arsenic cheese and brie or something.
yeah, exactly. Arsenic burger. You
Rat poison.
know? Rattlesnake infused fresh vegetables. You know,
It's coming.
it's coming. You good?
I'm waiting for them to just tell me, we've done the science. We've created for you. Here's an injectable. I'm just waiting for that. Trust the science. I don't trust shit. I don't trust shit. I'm going to be honest about it. I just don't. I am a medical experiment at this point. And I've gone a little holistic on my side.
I don't
That's
have
what
to.
it
I
is.
don't trust when I have to take a shit either.
There's so many people doing hydroponics that what was it, 30% increase of sales in
Yeah,
hydroponics?
Hydroponics are
See,
going
and
through the roof.
when we redid the basement or regraded, I said we should just backfill a freaking basement. I should have.
Yeah, we should have.
I could have just
Hadn't-
turned on some UV lights. It already got enough water. I mean,
Yeah, It's
seriously.
natural watering from below. So
So yeah, just shut off that stupid sump pump and away we go. Could have grown and grown. But yeah. Not enough depth to it though for say root vegetables.
well, you just put more dirt in.
Yeah.
Saucy has about 10 different lights in the attic. I don't have an attic. I have a vaulted ceilings.
Yeah,
So
the
we don't
attic
have the
space
attic.
is not there.
So we'd have to put it on the deck or something. So I don't know. Anyways, that's our Friday night show for this week.
Yes, you should.
The
come
last
on
one.
and discuss hydroponics.
And we will have Saucy on here shortly. And she can discuss hydroponics and
You're gonna learn something.
breeding, apparently. And shut up with my shit. So, and also I'm talking too much again. You can never talk too much. Holding it in, it just bubbles and it'll blow your head apart. Trust me. You got to
I
talk.
talk to myself. Nobody's here all day.
I talk to the voices in my head have some really interesting conversations. I'm alone in a truck all day, so I have some great conversations with my voices. But that's Friday night. That's our bitch night show for this. This is the last one.
Season finale, guys.
The
Season finale.
No, the series finale.
Series finale.
Series finale.
Rebranding, retiming.
Yeah, rebranding, retiming. We're gonna get Sheldon to do us a funky new intro. That's right, Sheldon.
We
You're
haven't
doing
told
that.
them yet.
We haven't told him yet because this all just came to light here this evening. We were sitting around eating supper, and we'll be back not this Sunday, but next Sunday.
Connect to your immigrants, people.
Yeah, connect to your immigrants.
Make
Tell
them
'em
feel welcome.
welcome aboard. And
Do something nice for them.
you too, Emil. Nice to see you. Not in person, but nice to have you join us over here. You have a great weekend as well. And we will
See you all December 3rd at 7.
December 3rd at 7. And yes, I'll need a new cup tomorrow. Have a good weekend, everybody. Ciao.